hello. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend been? I hope you're all doing amazingly. And of course, who do we have here today? We've got a few of you. So we've got Jack, hello, and Beef as well. Hope you're doing good. And don't worry, go back and forth as much as you need to. I hope your meeting goes well. Serpent, hello, and Lurker too. Greenbird and Amy, how's everyone doing? I'm doing all right, thank you, Jack. I hope you're well. I'm definitely coming down with like a cough or a cold or something. I have been around a friend who also had a cough or a cold, so I've probably got that. But I'm not bad yet. I can just feel it in my throat. Something's coming on. So we're going to have a nice, chill little situation. I know you guys are probably so fed up with the Final Fantasy, but I have been playing this all day. Literally all day. Except for when I stopped for dinner. I've been playing this all day. And I've made a lot of progress. So I thought I may as well continue that progress. And then I thought, because we are, oh, look at the sunrise, because we are definitely going to reach level 100 on Reaper today. Without a doubt, we're definitely going to reach that today. So that will be the last of my current classes that I've been actively using to get to level 100. So I'm going to need help deciding on a new role to pick up. And I thought we should make that decision together. I thought it'd be interesting. So when we get to that point, I want to hear your points, I want to hear your pros and cons, and we're going to make a decision together. I'm open to basically any of them. If I get along with it, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I want to try and do as many classes as I can. So, I don't think it's going to take us that long to get to that point either. Stop having in real life friends if you don't want to get sick. True. You just need to be a hermit, right? Be a hermit, lock inside, play Final Fantasy. You can't be sick when you're in the virtual world. You can't pick up virtual bugs. You're gathering mountain flax. Oh, okay, so you're in that. I'm going to be going back over to TofuuRabbit in a bit because I've been doing a few things. I'll explain it all in a second. You've had a disaster. When I ordered the gummy worms and the Croy last time, you ordered some steak and the shopper said they were out of steak, but there was steak in the bag anyway, which you discovered the next day. Oh no! So it went all icky and gross. Oh, I hope it didn't go too smelly or anything. That's so weird though that they still got you the steak but said they were out of it. So weird. Hey there, Bear. How are you doing? You don't play this game. It's a really uninformed decision. Well, if one sounds cool, I'll still take your description on board or your opinion on board. And there's a couple I'm kind of tempted by, but I want to hear people's opinions on stuff. That's how you got through COVID without catching it. Thing is, right, I've had COVID 3 times. But the thing is, I picked it up from other people who went out and then came back to the house back when I used to live with family, because I barely left the house during COVID because I worked from home. I was going through a bad anxiety spell, so going outside by myself was not an easy task, but I still managed to get COVID more than anyone else in that house. Because people I guess would carry it, bring it home, and then I would end up with it. But I've said before that my immune system's pretty bad. If I go for like a longer trip than I usually would do, like if I go to one of my local cities, for example, there's a very high chance that I will get a cold. It just seems to be what happens. So, so I think I'm just prone to picking stuff up. But it's like, I literally was like, the only way I could have not gone out even more is if I didn't even go to the supermarket. And yet, I got COVID many an occasion. Have you considered doing Arcanist so you can do both Scholar and Summoner at the same time? Ooh, that could be a good shout. Like I said, I'm open to all things. I want to try as many classes as I can eventually, so I can kind of like figure out which one's my favourite, you know what I mean? Plus it would just be cool to have a bunch of them at top level. But that's definitely a good idea. I might think about that one. Stop having family. No family, no friends, just isolation. The thing is that I think the fact that I don't go out very much is what has made my immune system worse, because I'm not exposed to as many things as I used to be. Sometimes you've got to go outside. The grass needs to be touched once in a blue moon, and I risk myself at getting colds every time I do it. Every time. I don't live with family anymore. This was like, I moved into my own place, last November? But for a few, because I obviously lived in London originally with my family, which is why I say I used to live there, because I've not been there for years now. Then I moved to where I currently am and lived with family for a few years, and then I got this place now. But I've only been here for a few months. I guess nearly a year now. Yeah, nearly a year now, which is kind of crazy. I'm a cooking bunny today. You know what? I do want to pick up culinarian. That's another class I want to pick up. I did reheat leftover Chinese because I had Chinese yesterday. I had takeout yesterday. So the extent of my cooking today was me burning myself while trying to make eggy bread for breakfast and then reheating my Chinese for dinner. So I have done many cookings. I'm a master chef. Go do this. I've touched grass. I touched grass. I haven't today, but I did yesterday. I went out early especially because I wanted to go to TK Maxx to see what Halloween bits they had. But where my local TK Maxx is, the car park is awful. I don't like the car park. So I was like, I'm going to get up early and get there for when they open. So hopefully the car park will be empty, and it was. It was a very good decision of mine to make. But I went out and had adventures yesterday. Though there was a distinct lack of Halloween stuff in my local TK Maxx, and I was very disappointed. Because all over TikTok, everyone's posting about the Halloween stuff that they're finding in their TK Maxxes. TJ Maxx in America, TK Maxx over here. Don't know why, just is. Same shop though. Because people were posting these adorable ghost mugs. And I'm like, I want a ghost mug, but they didn't have any of them, and I was very disappointed. So at least it got me out. But I didn't really come back with anything that I wanted to get. So it wasn't all that good. Is there a Nimona class where you can play as Nimona? There is a class that's quite overpowered to the point that I don't think you can use it in regular dungeons. I guess that would be the Nimona class. Is it Blue Mage, I want to say? Can't remember if that's the correct one. It's raw! Well, my finger's definitely not raw. My finger's been cooked. It's trying to blister. It hasn't quite managed it yet. It was a complete accident. Somehow I managed to touch the frying pan while I was making eggy bread, and it hurt like a mother fluffer. Hey there, chicken pet. It is Blue Mage. I thought it was. Because that's the one that everyone was getting annoyed at during the yokai event, right? They were like pulling everything in and like freezing it and stuff. I've not looked into that job too much. Let me take a quick sip of my drink though. Give me a second. Oh, because today's going to be a hydration heavy day. But let me bring back up my... Here we go. So, yeah, it's like a whole separate thing. It's like a book where you've got like collect stuff and things like that, right? TJ Hughes, you know what? I'd never heard of TJ Hughes, but then in the past few months I feel like I've seen like 5 individual ones like out of nowhere, but up until this point I'd never seen a TJ Hughes. Then suddenly they've just started popping up in places again. But it's my understanding they're quite an old shop. So there you go, that's why it's called TK Maxx. It's the same concept though, same as TJ Maxx. You learn the skills of monsters and it very much has its own balance. Yeah, I've seen it in a couple of videos, but like I said, I've not looked into it properly or anything. I don't even know if my voice sounds funny. It sounds funny in my ears. Fingers crossed it doesn't sound that bad, but I have been busy. So Reaper is currently level 99. That's where I'm confident that we're going to get there very, very quickly today. However, I did finish leveling up my level worker. My level worker is now level 100. I literally went to, because I got a level 90 yesterday, I think. And obviously that meant the Loperites weren't giving me experience anymore, which was annoying. I'm going to keep on going to them though, because I want to max out the friendship. But I was there like, how am I going to level up my level worker now? And I remembered there's the leave quests, leve quests, whatever you prefer to call them, in Tuliolo. So I went there and I literally stood in between the 2 counters. I went to hunt a bunch of silver lobo first to get like a bunch of the skin, and then I stood in between the 2 counters and just went back and forth making the same amulet over and over and over until I got to a level 100. To be fair though, it didn't take that long, but that's all I did. That's all I did. That's what I spent last night doing, and it worked. So I'm now level 100. But like the last of the classes that I've been actively using that I need to get to level 100 is Reaper, and then from there the world is our oyster. Obviously I still need to like do stuff on these other classes, but they're ones I've barely touched or haven't even started and things like that. So I'm not restricted to those. I can pick up something new. It makes no difference. But in that same breath, what I've been doing all day is fates. So I completed this area's fates today, and I've started completing this one. I'm nearly done. I've got 15 more fates to do in that area. And I've been using those fates to help, obviously, grind up my Reaper. And yeah, but I don't know if you want to watch me just do a bunch of fates. I feel like it's going to be very, very boring. Though if you want to join me for some fates, you're also welcome to do that. But I haven't done my dailies today, so obviously I can still do my dailies. That will get us a load of levels as well. So there's lots of options, basically. I'm also up to date on the, on the job quest. So I've been doing all of those as I've been levelling up the jobs. So obviously I completed the healer one, completed the tank one, completed the physical range DPS one, and the melee DPS what I'm doing right now is on the very last quest, so it needs to be level 100 to do that last quest. So I've been doing those as well. I have been busy, getting stuff done. But yeah, I just thought I'd stand here because it was nice scenery. Plus the melee quests were over here as well. So I guess I'm just trying to think. I may as well queue up for a duty, right? Queue up for a duty while I'm queued up. Go and do some fates, and then I guess we can go from there. So we'll start with a normal raid, because they always end up being the pandemonium ones at the moment, and I do not mind that at all. So let me head on back to... I mean, this is where I'm grinding my fates currently. Here we go. Do 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 do. I've been quite lucky as well, because in the second half of the day, I'm guessing the Americans started signing on. But there's been quite a lot of people kind of grinding fates around here, so that's been very helpful. Because while I can do some of them by myself, some of them are a bit awkward to do by yourself. Like, there's already people over here, so let me quickly get over here. I think I'm doing this area, aren't I? Am I? I am. The only thing is though, when it's so many people, is sometimes you can't get over there fast enough. That's another thing. Whoop. But yeah, this has just been keeping me busy, basically. And I didn't know whether to stream or not. I didn't know if it would be the most interesting, but I thought if I'm going to be picking up a new class, it'd be fun to kind of like start that together. So I was like, you know what, I'll stream. I'll see how I do with my throat and my talking. And then, if needs be, I'll just round it up early and end early. But hopefully I won't need to. Hopefully I'll be alright. There we go. I've been seeing a lot of the same people as well, which has been a lot of fun. I don't know if they recognise me, but I recognise some of them. Whoop. Okay. So, we are going, I'm guessing over here. But if any of you do want to join on in, I'm in Yaktel, I'm in instance number 2, and I'm on the Goblin server. Just thought I'd open the invitation. The more the merrier. But it does come a bit like when you're doing the same area like over and over and over again. Obviously there's only so many different fates, so you do end up doing the same thing quite a few times. But I half wonder if they didn't really intend everyone to kind of grind it like this, but I don't know how else people would do it. I prefer doing things like an area at a time. Just keeps things a bit more organised for me. Yep. Okay. Get your butt over here. Here we go. The problem I'm going to have now though is obviously I've been unlocking all of the the oh, my brain's completely gone blank. Not the collectibles, the other ones where you hand in all the stuff for like the orphans and stuff, those ones. I've been unlocking all of those. I unlocked the one in Old Charlian as well. And also we've got the one in the Firmament unlocked, and we also unlocked the one in Yulmore. But obviously my only other crafter at the moment. My crafters aren't a high enough level for those. So I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get my crafters leveled up a bit faster. I guess it's just going to be leave quests mostly. Which is alright. Leave quests aren't the end of the world. But I think it'll tell me actually who I've unlocked in here. Custom deliveries, that's the one. So I made a point of unlocking, we did those two on stream last time. But I've unlocked this one as well. Ooh. Is that like a minion? It is a minion. Ooh. But yeah, I've just been trying to like open up all of my horizons, I guess. All of my possibilities. Because we'll hopefully make the grind for the crafters at least, and gatherers I suppose, a bit less painful. A bit less painful. But I know some people are really into crafting and leveling, aren't they? I'm not. I know you guys know this already. I personally am not. We can always go to another instance if we need to. If one doesn't pop up soon, I'll go to a different instance. I'm lost in the bushes. One should pop up in a bit. It doesn't tend to be too long when you run out of them. I'll head my way over to the Aephorite regardless. There you go, there's one. Perfect. This way! So this one is The Departed. Do I know which one that one is? Some of them I recognise by name at this point, but not all of them. Ah, it's these guys. That's alright, that's not so bad. Gotta remember to level sync. Because I kept on forgetting and I was like flailing around doing like no damage. Because I'm a bit of an idiot. I think it's quite easy to forget to level sync though. Because like for ages I was alright in this area, but as soon as I hit, I think it was 99. As soon as I hit 99, suddenly I had to level sync. So for ages I was running around not needing to think about it. Could do some of these. Whoop. Yeah, I was sure to do the side quest off stream as well, because I was like, that's kind of spoilery. I don't know if people would count the side quests as spoilers because they're not. Oh geez, they're not MSQ, I suppose. But I thought it's better just not to show it, because it's still like newer content. I wouldn't be surprised if this queue pops in a second. Speaking of, do I have any food on me? I should have some food on me. Huh? Okay. What I think what we need to decide first and foremost is, am I going to pick up another DPS, or am I going to pick up another healer, or am I going to pick up another tank? That might be a good place to try and start figuring out from. There we go. Hey there Panda, welcome on in. Hope you're doing good today. Because obviously the easy choice for me would be DPS. But I need to broaden them horizons. Maybe another DPS I like the look of. I was thinking maybe Bard. Maybe Bard, but I don't know. Just because the new outfit for Bard looks really cool, even if that's a long way off. But like the guitar bow, I know some people didn't like how it looked, but I do. I think it looks kind of cool. They have nice outfits. They do have nice outfits. Dancer gets some very nice outfits as well. Dancer would be a tempting one. Am I a dancer? Not a very good one. Not a very good dancer, that's for sure. I just used to do dance classes, but that was a long time ago. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Right, I'm gonna let them take all of the guys. I'm just gonna run around and pick these up. And then hopefully this can get done before this pops. Because it says average time 6 minutes and we've been waiting 9 minutes. Which, to be fair, for a DPS queue isn't even that bad. The trial ones tend to be pretty quick. Hey there, Naka, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Want to see her at a bunny rave? Yep. Oh, geez. Attracted a couple. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. I've been wanting to pick up some of those Just Dance games recently. I think it's just like a more fun way to kind of get me to be more active, because I do have a walking pad and I use it like every day. But just walking in place kind of gets boring. So I thought maybe that could be more fun, but I'm also like, am I just going to feel embarrassed even though no one's going to be seeing me? And I'm like, very likely. So I haven't risked it yet. But I think you can get a demo on the Switch. So maybe I should try the demo. And then if I get along with that, then maybe pick it up. You're good working right now, you're on a break. Well, I hope work's treating you alright. I'm doing good though, thank you. I don't know if we're going to get this one done. I do like that these do scale if there's more people though, because it does make sense. Oh no! Okay. Oh geez, okay. Now I was just trying to pick this up. There isn't that many of us, so it's scaled up more than I was expecting. Hey there, Pure, how you doing? Welcome on in. Have I had any luck? Yes. Just a little bit of luck. Just a little smidge. A little smidgen. You're doing great, glad to hear it. This person's just luring them all in. Oh jeez. I've been slow and easy days so far, just waiting on one load. Oh, okay. It's nice to have like a slow, easy day every so often. Sometimes the slow days make the time pass by really slow as well, though, don't they? Where's this guy hoarding them all? I don't know what they're doing. Okay. I've had a lot of people doing this today. Where they take on a bit too much aggro and then they're about to die, so they run away. But obviously it takes all of the enemies with them. And when they come back over, there's like a period where they're invulnerable until they get like back to their space, I suppose. And it's kind of annoying. It's not the end of the world by any means. It's just I don't understand why they keep on doing it even though they clearly can't survive it, if that makes sense. Away! You're on your own now, buddy. Yep. Well, I'll keep on fighting this until this DPS pops. Should also do party chat. Ah, who left? He left. Well, it's my turn to run away now. Yep, I'm running away now. Bye-bye. Hey there, big mate. How you doing? Checked your artist Trello and was surprised to see your name on there as well. Oh, I know the one you mean. I've commissioned some emotes. I'm pretty sure that's the one you mean. I've seen tanks do that on purpose during fates that only involve one enemy. Wish you could vote kick them. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? I don't know why they do it. Right, I'm going to run back in. It's taken a while to re-pop again. Exactly, yeah, you know the one I'm on about. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. I've got a couple of things on the go at the moment. I'm just going to pick up some extra stuff then. I'm not getting involved with that, no thank you. There we go. There was one I hadn't heard from in a little while, one artist, and I was getting a bit concerned. But they messaged me today, so it's all good. I feel like it's because I commissioned more than one thing. I think they decided to do them all at once before coming back to me, which I thought was what they did, which is why I didn't contact them, but they confirmed that last night, so all is good. Good morning, Crusader. I hope you're doing well. Oh, let's try this again. You're welcome, everyone. I helped. I'm not gonna get the experience from it though. I'm just gonna stand here. You're back from the shower and squeaky clean. I had a shower before stream as well, so my hair is all wet. I don't normally shower before stream. I'm more of like a morning shower. But now my hair's all wet, so that's good. I'm doing all right though. How are you doing? She's made yours as well, and I can guarantee they'll be great. I mean, all of their previous work was really good. I think I came in... Oh, give me a second. Because I think they did some emergency commissions, and I was kind of already looking around for bits and bobs, and I did like their stuff anyway, so I was like, well, there you go, that's perfect. Third circle. I need to remember how this one works. And we also eat a cookie. Get that boosted experience. Now, I do not remember you. You just shower whenever. I'm normally like a morning shower, but sometimes I shower on my lunch break. I think it's just because where I don't have a hairdryer right now, my hair takes a while to dry. I don't like the idea of potentially going to bed with wet hair. I do need to get a new hairdryer though. I gave my old one to my mum. So now I need a new hairdryer, and I've just not got round to buying one. Oops. That was nice of me. Well, she was saying about how much she liked it when she visited. And, yep, that does not look good. Okay, that wasn't too bad. But it's been discontinued. So I was like, you know what? You can just have it if you want. I will buy a new hairdryer because it wasn't too expensive. But then she did give me some money towards a new one, which she didn't have to do. So I just haven't got round to buying one yet. It's the third time you've commissioned her. Oh, good. There's definitely a couple of artists I've commissioned more than once. I've commissioned Suki again for a couple of bits as well, which I have now. You shower in the morning? Yeah, I find it wakes me up in the morning. Though, I did shower in the evening because I was kind of sat here and my throat was hurting and stuff. And I was a bit like, I wonder if the steam from the shower will help. And it did help, so that was kind of a good shout. Who buggered you over? That sounds a bit sus. But I know what you mean. It was basically just a common situation where it's like you send an email to someone, they don't read the email, and then blame you when stuff goes wrong. It was one of those situations. But I get that quite a lot. So you kind of just get a bit fed up with it. And it was on a situation that had been following me for about a week at that point, and I was just so stinking over it. Okay. DPS check. I do not remember this one at all. Hey there, Amp. How are you doing? Okay. You got the exact same Amazon Prime ad back to back. I've had the same adverts back to back on Twitch before. One I kept on getting for a while was Paddy Power. For those who don't know, Paddy Power is a gambling website here in the UK. Now, I don't personally use gambling websites. No shame to people who do. It's just not my sort of thing. But I kept on getting this same Paddy Power advert over and over and over again. Like this guy in like a flat cap. Like a market, and he was singing, and it was like I couldn't stand it. It was such an annoying advert. So annoying. But I haven't had that one for a while, touch wood. So either they've stopped using that advert, or all sorts of other stuff. I don't know. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, I'm not dead, so that's fine. You'll shame them. Nah, there's no harm as long as it's like in a healthy amount, because obviously it's one of those things that can get out of hand, but so many other things in life can also get out of hand. Everything's good in well, most things are good in moderation. There's exceptions to that rule. Betfair Casino. There's so many of those gambling websites, isn't there? I guess they must make a lot of money. I mean, I don't know. We're getting there quite comfortably. I just don't... I kept on getting the same... what's the word? The same... Oh, give me a second, sorry. The same pandemonium fight, like, over and over again over the past few days. So, that was quite good, because I was kind of getting the hang of that one. But now they've decided to confuse me with a different one. Oh, okay. Would have been good if I was over there, but that's okay. I'll just jump over here instead. I can't do nothing! Oh god! Oh god! Run, 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 run. Here we go. Last little bit. Ever have you stretched in your sleep and hurt yourself so you wake up? Oh my god, you know what, Am? I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes if I stretch out my legs, it's like something kind of pulls weirdly in like my calf or my foot or something. And it just, it's not sharp pain, but it just feels like something's gone wrong down there. Do you know what I mean? I do get that sometimes. Yep, yep, yep. I guess it is kind of like you overstretch yourself. I've never really thought about it like that before. Yep. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a bit better. Like, you did it last night and you got to work on it. It's so random when it happens as well. Like, sometimes I can just be, like, on the sofa and I'll stretch out in the middle of the day and it will just happen. And it does feel really weird. But it's not even, like... It's kind of pain, but also not pain at the same time. It's so hard to like explain what it feels like. Oh. Right, which way? Oh, it's going this way. Okay. Here we go. There we go. You've ever had an LH ad on YouTube? What's LH? Player commendation. To be honest though, so many ads, I just forget about them as soon as I see them because I feel like there's so many ads just like all of the time. See, be weird whenever. I'll tell you what's been weird a few times is on YouTube. I've had like Japanese adverts come up on my YouTube, and my YouTube is set as UK and it's fully in English, but it was like, it wasn't Pocky, it was like a Pocky alternative. Oh, I think I know what you mean by LH now. I think I know the company you mean. They sell toys. I think I know the company you mean. I've never had an advert for that company on my YouTube. I have had knockoff Pocky adverts though. Not Pocky, but a similar product. All in Japanese, and I've just been very confused when they've shown up. And thank you for the follow, Panda. Much appreciated. Let's see, where is everyone? Is there just no one around on this one anymore? That's fine, we'll get registered for another duty. What should we do? Try a trial. We did a normal raid, let's try a trial. Oop. Then I guess... this one's probably going to be one of the easier ones, because I think this symbol means it's like one big boss. This one can mean there's like lots of stuff going on. One big boss will be easier to track. They've had daytime TV ads. See, that surprises me. Surely the adverts have to use a lot of suggestion rather than actually like outright saying what they do. Because how would that work? Like you're watching ITV and then an LH advert shows up. I'd be like if my kid was watching the telly. They must make it subtle, right? They must make it subtle. Though it makes me think of that French contraception advert. I don't know if it's a real advert, but it was. Oh god, this is not going to work. Suggested to me that the way it came across on the video I saw made it seem like it was an actual advert. I have made a mistake though, because this guy is a lot stronger than he first appeared. A television, a TV, Sleet. I hope you're doing good though. We call it a telly. Yep. But there's the French contraception advert where it was like a man in the supermarket with like his child. And then the child starts having a tantrum because the dad won't buy him sweets. And he's all like, Je voudrais le bonbon. Or however it's pronounced. I'm not good at French. And then it kind of looks at the dad, and the dad looks really fed up, and then it cuts away, and it's, oh god, I'm not going to be able to do this one. And then it cuts away, and it's kind of like, oh, he wishes he used contraception at the time, and it's such, it's such a bad, like, it's a good advert, but it's very on the nose. Oh, so someone over there now, I'll come back in. I just couldn't do it by myself. The box in the corner of your room that rarely sees any use. I use mine quite a lot, but I watch YouTube on it. I don't watch any actual live television, which is why I don't buy a TV license, and I've started getting very threatening letters from the TV licensing people, which I'm not too happy about. I registered and said that we don't watch television, but they're all like, we're going to come and visit, we've got permission to visit your house, we're going to come and inspect you because you've not paid your TV license bill. And it told me like, oh, the TV license for this property expired on X date. And I'm like, yeah, it's a rental. What do you want me to do? It's a rental. The last people clearly watch television. I do not. Oh, didn't want to do that one. Done it now. You have to get a license to own a TV. So it's called a TV license, but it's not a license in terms of like a driving license. It's basically a tax, which funds the BBC, because the BBC is like advert-free, kind of like funded by taxes TV station. So the TV license funds the BBC. But it's illegal to watch television without a TV license. Not like YouTube and stuff, I mean like live television. But you can watch your Netflix, you can watch like your Crunchyroll, your YouTube and all of that. I believe you can I contacted the TV licensing people and told them. But the questions it asks you, it's ridiculous. And it's like, even if you watch these things on your mobile, it still counts. And I'm like, yeah. I don't watch television. I haven't for years. I literally exist on YouTube and Crunchyroll, and that's basically it. Though I will be getting Netflix again when the Shiguchara and Kimi ni Todoke stuff comes out. You call that a subscription? It's a bit different to a subscription. It's hard to explain. But I know it's like, I know it's like a weird concept. But this country taxes anything and everything it can tax. So if it can also tax the television, it will do it. But it basically funds Doctor Who. And that's kind of it, isn't it? What do people watch on the BBC? The news, Doctor Who, and Strictly Come Dancing. So that's what they fund. I know they show other stuff over there, but I don't think people... Like, it used to fund Top Gear, but then obviously Jeremy Clarkson and the others left, and that all kind of went a bit kaput, didn't it? It is an outdated idea, I do agree. And then it's like they had, obviously, iPlayer, BBC iPlayer, which is like their version of like a catch-up thing, I suppose. And originally, if you watch stuff on iPlayer, but not live, you didn't need a TV license, but then they changed it. Because they realised everyone was just watching stuff on iPlayer after the fact instead. The UK taxes everything. Have you seen the US? I know taxes in this country are higher than American taxes, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind paying taxes. But it's just when they turn around and say, we're now going to tax sugar. It's like, oh, come on. But this is the same country that taxed bedrooms and windows. So, you know, shouldn't be surprised. Obviously, the window thing was quite a long time ago, but they did do it. They did tax windows. And when I say a long time ago, I'm talking like, oh god, what era was it? It was hundreds of years ago, regardless. Right, can I get to this one before it finishes up? Let me get my butt. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm in here now. I've still got 15 minutes on my biscuit, but I might eat another biscuit. I'll see which trial it is first. I might change my mind. Hi. Okay, not done this one in a while. Oh no, I think I know which one this is. Okay, I think this is the one that I got safety vetoed once on, because for some reason I was the one to be trusted. So hopefully I remember anything. Let's eat another biscuit. Because I may not. The whole point of the US was England raised taxes 2% when we started a war, and now we pay like 38%. That's it. Like I'm not saying I disagree with taxes. I'm just saying some of the reasons they find for taxes are a little bit silly. I don't disagree with taxes though. Because I mean, when my friend had to go to A&E, obviously there was wait times and stuff, and that sucks, but they still got what they needed for free and they got helped, you know. So it does good. It does good. Okay. To the military and old people. I mean, some of ours goes to that as well. But it also obviously goes to like the health service, education, that sort of thing. And there's issues with those sort of things. I'm not educated enough to start going into all of it, I don't think. But there's still a lot of good. There's still a lot of good. We don't have the IRS. We have the HMRC. Same sort of thing, I believe. Oh, didn't make that one. That was my fault. Because I was not looking at the screen. Okay. Oh, jeez. Run away. Run away. Because they don't tell you how much you owe. So it kind of depends in this country. So if you have a normal full-time job, right? Normally your taxes will be calculated for you and taken automatically out of your paycheck whenever you get paid. Because some people get paid weekly, some people get paid monthly, you know. But if you're self-employed, you then need to do your taxes, I believe, in a very similar way to how people do in America. Or if you earn over a certain amount via a hobby, you also need to register those, and that's separate. So you won't know how much you owe until after you do the calculations. But most normal people don't need to bother with that. Yep, over here. Someone who knows the answers punishes me if I'm wrong. True though. I mean, I had to register stuff this year with streaming for the first time ever. That was confusing. That was very interesting. I managed it though, and all seems to be well. So that's good. Oh, I messed up. No, we're okay. Whew. Tells you to guess. It's like, so we have a number. You have to guess the number. No, I do find it weird that it's done that way. Obviously, it's different when you're self-employed, I suppose, because you have the paperwork and they don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I am not good at this type of thing. Because I haven't had to be. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Not always, but sometimes it is. And this is definitely one of those times. Ugh, who'd give you money for streaming? I ask myself that very often. I ask myself that very, very often. Here we go. I'm doing alright so far. I only messed up one of them so far. Okay. I do not remember what to do with the circles. What do I do with the circles? Ah! Okay. Good stuff. Oh geez, get them out, get them out! Get them out! Okay. Here everyone has to send in a whole wad of cash and hope the FBI doesn't come and knock your door down. Yep! Well, I'm in the wrong place. Run, run! Oh, I made it! Okay. No, I didn't. I died. I tried to get across to the person and ended up getting hit twice. That's fine. This is what happens when you do a difficult boss while you're streaming. But it also means I have an excuse when I do bad, like I quite often do. The poor healers though, I couldn't imagine trying to res someone during all of this. I'm more than happy to stay here, don't worry about me. Do what you need to do. I'm cozy, I'm comfy. I'm not stressed. You guys look very stressed over there. This is the point of the battle to die. Because you just don't need to worry about all of this. Tofu talks about taxes. Best stream ever. Oh, let's leave that one alone, shall we? You can keep me like this. You can just finish it off. At least a few other people died. I don't feel as bad now. Are they going to do healer LB? That's a good shout. A lot of people seem to struggle on this one. It is a difficult one though. It's quite a lot. Oof. Oofed. This is a Turnip Boy commits tax fraud. I loved the Turnip Boys game. They were so fun. Whoop. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, come on. I wasn't in the circle when that blew up, but sure. I can't remember the last time I did this fight, because I did get half decent at it. Which this doesn't suggest. This suggests the opposite. I did get half decent at it. This is why I play... What is that? SWTOR. What is that? We're not going full on politics. No, 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 no. Oh. Yep. Okay. Oh, Star Wars: The Old Republic, I see. Now, it's all just down to, like, learning it, isn't it? Like, when I have done this one more often, I got into a swing with it, but it's just been a good while since I've last done it now. Maybe a few weeks. I guess a couple of weeks. It's still not been out for that long, has it? Here should be okay. Yep. Not managed to escape that, thankfully. We're getting there, though. Oh, we need to be over here. That was a weird throat clear, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, dang it. I didn't realise they were doing that. My fault. My fault, I messed up. I did a hack. Right, I can second wind, though. Well, I used my second wind too soon. At least we've got bloodletting. I'll use that. And then if I go around here-ish. Here-ish. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then some of these. I haven't even used my arcane circle like once. That's very stupid of me. There you go. Now I'll be heading back. Snow zone. Okay, back to the snow zone. Plentiful harvest. Communio. Run over here. Okay. Managed to luck my way out of that one. Oh. Into the middle. I would hate to see what an extreme one of this would be like. Because there must be an extreme coming for it if there isn't one already. Oh, don't combine these two mechanics. Oh my god. Well, made it. Okay. Right. No! No! Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm alive. Just about. Just about alive. Don't know for how much longer, but just about alive. Entirely civil and tame. Oh, no. Now, this is a comfy, cozy zone where you can listen to my throat as it slowly dies, and I try not to cough down the microphone. It's the most comfy and cozy of places. Oh, can't remember what this one does. Oh, it's this guy. This is what killed me last time. This is what killed me last time. This is what killed me last time. But this time I survived. Ha ha ha. Oh no. I still survived. I'm alive. How's the battle going? We're getting through it. I've had a couple of deaths, but you know what? This is a difficult one, so I do not mind that. I mean, blue exists because I'm a blue rabbit. Everyone should just listen to the blue rabbit. I think that we should have legal naps every afternoon. Ooh. There should be designated snack times. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. There you go. Which is different to your lunch break. Which is different to your lunch break. So you have your lunch break and then you have your snack break. Everyone should have a snack break. Blue Bunny ice cream. What's Blue Bunny ice cream? Is that an American thing? Get me out of here! I'm not blue anymore. I didn't even realise that you changed me to a worm. I am now pink. That's very true. Well, that one's nearly finished, so I may as well get myself kind of... How many more fates do I need to do? I need to do... Shed fate. I need to do 11 more. That's not too bad. Blue Bunny. I've never heard of Blue Bunny ice cream. I'm going to have to Google this. I'm going to Google Blue Bunny ice cream. Is it just like a brand? No time for snack. Only grinding, gym and judo as well as jiu-jitsu. But you need snacks to fuel all of the exercise. See? Snack breaks. They can be healthy snacks. They can be like in line with whatever personal dietary choices that you have or need. They don't have to be unhealthy. Blue Bunny ice cream. Blue Bunny ice cream. It is just, oh, so cute. That's a cute little tub. Vanilla bean flavoured. Premium. Made with fun. Apparently I can buy a tub for £17. I don't think it's probably worth that much. I'm thinking of buying this game again and unrefunding it, but you have... The thing is though, Beef, I've got sidetracked by loads of other stuff. If you're just like main gunning towards a certain goal, I don't think it'll take as long as it took for me. Plus that includes idle time as I set up for streams and all sorts of other stuff. Burning fat is your only snack. See, some things do taste better with some like charred fat on it. That sounds disgusting, but like pork belly is really nice, but only because it's very fattening. And it wouldn't be as nice if it wasn't so fattening. I know you don't mean it like that, but I had to twist it. It's bottom of the barrel. Ah, I see. Is it kind of like that watery kind of ice cream? That isn't really at all very creamy. It's just, like I say, just watery. I grew up thinking everyone in England completely paused what they were doing and took a tea break whenever Big Ben went off. I feel like that'd be a bit impractical for an economy, but we do stop for many a tea break. Regardless of whether we're actually on break or not, there's always going to be someone making some tea. The sweetness is just very bland and the flavours never really distinguish themselves. Interesting. See, I like Cornish cream ice cream. That's not a brand, it's a type. It's made with, like, I think clotted cream and stuff like that. Very, very nice. But you only have it, like, occasionally because it is not good for you. Duty finder. Let us do... We're going to do a main scenario. Come on then, we're going to do a main scenario. We have all of the cutscenes to watch. Let me get off my guy. Ciao Bella ice cream. Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs is alright. My favourite is Kelly's clotted cream ice cream. That's my favourite. Oh, the guy died. Oh no. I've been left. I'm also going to die. Run away. Nope. I did this by myself earlier. I got thrown off because suddenly everyone was attacking me. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 no, it's not chasing me down. Burb, get over here. Burb, we can reset, come back, we're going to regroup. I was just suddenly being attacked. Braum's ice cream goes hard any day of the week. Yeah, I also like Carte Dior, but I think I prefer Kelly's. Though I like quite plain ice creams anyway, because I do prefer to buy like a vanilla ice cream and then put stuff on top of it rather than having a flavoured ice cream. Because I find if you start with a plain ice cream, then you can make it into multiple different bits and bobs with the toppings. There's a couple of people here now. I'm coming over. Boop. Hi guys. They did a little call in the chat being like, we need backup. You need to watch Holy Grail again. I need to watch Holy Grail again. Right, because I prefer to take these guys like a couple at a time, but everyone's just like gathering them all up. Do we have a tank? Do we have a tank? Well, they're tanking them anyway, so sure. Hey there, Lion. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Okay. You have a Hulk? Or is it like the Incredible Hulk? Oh, speaking of superheroes, who saw the announcement about, is it Doctor Doom? Yep. Yep. Nope. Don't aggro them all onto me, thank you very much. I am not of a class that's suitable for that sort of thing. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. I don't know how I feel about that. What's your thoughts on it? And you're exhausted because you spent the last 24 hours doing a mod commission for a streamer. Oh, I see. Okay. I hope you managed to get some rest though. Well done for working so hard. You love it and hate it. It's one of those things, right? I don't doubt that he would do a good job. He is a good actor. But I feel like he was already another character who was very pivotal to the MCU for so long. It's going to be weird. Exactly, he's Iron Man. And I understand there's other people technically in the Marvel universe who have played more than one character, right? But, for example, like I know Chris Evans played the Human Torch, right, in one of the early Fantastic Four movies, but that never became very much. So it wasn't then really outlandish for him to play a different character. And the same as, was it Ryan Reynolds that did the Green Lantern? Was it Ryan Reynolds? Regardless though, obviously, that movie didn't do very well, so it doesn't come across as weird. You don't have that I know it doesn't matter in the terms of multiverse, I understand that, I just mean more from a brand perspective, I suppose. Like a brand recognition perspective. Because I understand comic books, there's so many different universes, so many different this, that or the other, so you don't need to worry about it. Green Lantern isn't MCU. What comic company is Green Lantern then? Are they DC? Am I getting my comics confused? DC. That's fair enough then, I take that one back. That one doesn't matter. But the point still stands with the other one. With the Fantastic Four. 14 minutes. The thing is, he said he was done, and that's true. I mean, did he say he was done with MCU, or did he say he was just done with Iron Man? Though, to be fair, if someone says they're done with something, and this isn't me saying anything against his character, because I would also do the same, but if someone gives you a big enough paycheck, there's some words that you would go back on. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they gave him a very hefty paycheck. A very hefty paycheck. It's too hot to sleep. What you could always do is make a towel wet and stick it in the freezer for a bit, or sometimes I'll put water into a hot water bottle and freeze that and then wrap it in a towel and take it to bed with me. Only wrapped in a towel so it doesn't directly touch my skin, because that'll be quite a shock to the system, but it just kind of keeps your bed a bit cooler and you can like cuddle it. If they paid me enough, I'd access Doctor Doom and 500 gifted subs. Wise choice of your spending there, wise choice. It's still too hot, oh no. There's nothing else you can do? It's not like William Dafoe coming back. Only condition he does all of his stunts. What, William Dafoe does his stunts? I'd be too scared to do half the stunts that end up needing to be done in these movies. But I guess I'm not trained for them. If I was trained for them, it would be a different thing. Hey there, Eamon, how are you doing? Ah, No Way Home, I see. That's cool. The Iron Man stunts were actually pretty taxing. I can imagine in that suit as well, because I half imagine that Iron Man suit must be not only very uncomfortable, but also very restrictive. Though to be fair, most of these superhero suits aren't really made with the idea of real life practicality in mind. Because they were cartoons and comics, weren't they? You're happy now you've seen your favourite worm. I'm glad you like the worm. I also like the worm. Dr. Doom's going to have it a whole lot worse. It wasn't completely CG, the Iron Man suit, was it? I know parts of it probably was. See, I'm trying to remember what Dr. Doom's outfit looks like. Just the chest was wrong. Also, he wasn't wearing the helmet. So I always thought he was wearing the helmet, and I always thought that must be so claustrophobic. Does he not wear the helmet? But then he takes the helmet off sometimes, so does he only really wear it in the scenes where he takes it off? Whenever the mask is up, it's CGI, but the shots where in the flesh and was testing the thrusters in his lab, that's him on wires. Right, I see. See, the wires make sense. Yes, I am thinking of the right guy. He does have metal grafted over his whole skin, doesn't he? Because I was trying to think back to the old cartoons. And isn't like the mask, Dr. Doom's mask, wasn't it kind of like seared onto his face? Do I remember that correctly? I'm trying to remember the old Fantastic Four cartoons. Just a black blanket. So he just shows up wrapped in a blanket. And then they CGI on top of the blanket. That'd be a comfy filming session. His whole body was metal. Am I remembering I'm remembering the face thing correctly, right? Or at least from the cartoon. Obviously, I don't know so much in terms of the comic books and canon. He can take it off, he doesn't. Because I'm thinking of, was it the 90s and early thousands cartoon? If you watch Spider-Man No Way Home, you can see two older Spideys with real suits with current Spidey in a CGI suit, and you can see how bad the CGI suit. Interesting. I've not watched that movie yet. Interesting. Spider-Man's one of those heroes that, and I'm not saying Spider-Man's bad, but Spider-Man as a concept, took a long time to kind of grow on me. But everyone seems to love Spider-Man so much, and I remember when I was younger, I used to love the Fantastic Four. And then I think, was it the Flaming Torch got killed in the comics? And then they replaced him with Spider-Man for a period of time. And I'm like, no! This is Fantastic Four. Get Spider-Man out of my Fantastic Four. And then they revived the Flaming Torch because no one stays dead for more than 5 minutes in comics. But there was a brief period where the Speeder joined the Fantastic Four and I was not happy about it. Really, in the 60s, Spider-Man popped off really fast. Spider-Man's one of those ones I feel like just has always been crazy popular. Though I did like the cartoons growing up as well, to be honest. There's just, I don't know, something about him. Something about him. I've not read loads of the comics. I find with comics, it's very intimidating to get into because there's so many different like universes and different like storylines and laws, and it's very complicated. So when you're coming into it like fresh, it can be very daunting and intimidating. Gotta figure out where people are going. Which one are people going to? You going to this one? Spider-Man does have good villains, that's very true. Spider-Man has some really good villains. And true, targeted audience, that's very true. There is someone here. Hello! Let me just land my cat. Stick with the 616 universe, that's the main timeline. I do need to try and get like back into comics. I do need to try. Marvel Zombies because it was Robert Kirkman. Oh, can't see myself. He loses Tony Stark, and I know about the Tony Stark, and obviously I know about Aunt May and Uncle. Is it Uncle? I can't remember what the uncle's called. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. But I do need to watch this movie because I've seen clips of it, and it does look very good. It does look very interesting. It just takes an awful lot to get me to the cinema. Uncle Ben. Though I do want to see that Wolverine and Deadpool. That's only just come out, hasn't it? I do really want to see that. Uncle Ben with his rice. Wrong Ben. Wrong Ben. I don't think Uncle Ben is in the current cinematic universe, but he wasn't he like in, what is it? Is it Tobey Maguire? Wasn't Uncle Ben in that one? It's been so long since I've watched them. It's been so long. Have you seen the Deadpool and Wolverine movie? As soon as it was announced, I was like, I need to see this. And I will see it. It's rare that I want to go to the cinema anymore, but I definitely need to see it. Hey there, Pikachu King. Did I ever tell you about my breakfast date with your girlfriend the morning after? You did not tell me about your breakfast date. I'd love to hear it though. And hey there, CJ, how are you doing? Uncle Ben's always dead. Uncle Ben is always dead. I'm barely paying attention to what I'm doing. Nimona would fit into the MCU, I think, Beef. The briefcase has Ben Parker graved on it in Far From Home. Ah, that's sweet. He died. I know he died before Civil War. I'm just trying to think, in the Tobey Maguire movies, did you see him die in those movies? I can't remember. Uncle Ben's the only kid, Uncle Ben. No! They were so long ago. I know, I agree, they were so long ago. I'm just trying to remember if he dies in that or if you just know he's dead. Toby and Andrew, he dies on screen. Right, so it's only with Tom Holland that he doesn't die on screen. Gotcha. I've not seen really any of the not Tobey Maguire, any of the Andrew, what's his name? You know who I mean though. I didn't really watch any of his Spider-Man. I've only really seen Tobey Maguire and some of Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield, thank you. I didn't watch any of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. For no reason, I just never got around to it. We each had a lemonade to start off. She ordered the Korean barbecue veggie stir fry. That just sounds nice. You had Ed Benedict's Florentine. They both sound really good. You're making me hungry. I've had a very hungry day today. Do you ever just have days where it's like you're just constantly hungry and you don't know why? One of those days, that's what I'm doing today. I'm just so nibbly. The food and service was fantastic. Oh, good. I want to go out and get some nice food. Maybe I'll try to plan to next weekend. Maybe I can go to the cinema and then go. Though to be fair, it's the summer holidays here in the UK right now, so all the kids are off from school. And I don't really want to go. I can go to a later showing. Because I think if the cinema's full of children... Actually, what rating is the new movie? Is it a 15 or an 18? Is it a 15 or an 18? Because it won't be young kids then, will it? It'll still be like teenagers though. And that entirely depends. Sometimes they can be completely fine, but sometimes they could be a bit antisocial. And I just want to watch a movie. And what if you went to the movie theatre and the mona was serving popcorn? I've picked up this part-time job just so we can have a battle. Have you seen, actually, speaking of Wolverine Deadpool, all of the cinema stuff that they're doing, like the popcorn buckets and the cups? And there's that popcorn bucket that's like a baby Deadpool, like sat in an armchair. So silly. Very fun though, I know some people are really into it. I haven't been to the movie theatre since 2019. I haven't been since I saw the Barbie movie last year. And I only tend to go like once or twice a year at this point. For no reason other than like, there aren't that many movies that have been coming out that I've been super interested in. And going to the cinema is always a bit of a risky experience. Do you know what I mean? You really regret not going to see Barbenheimer on the day of the release. See, I wouldn't want to go to release day. I really don't like it when the cinema's busy. So I will deliberately wait until a bit later into the showing cycle because I don't like being in a full movie theatre. Oh, give me a second, sorry. It's weird that the Barbie movie was controversy. It was a controversy, I guess, wasn't it? I mean, I found that weird too. It's just a movie about a plastic Barbie doll. I really liked that movie. I thought I was going to like it, but I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. Oh, my thing popped. Time for a bunch of cutscenes, unless we get lucky. Use a Harry Potter 7.5 of a J.K. Rowling fangirl. Oh no! Every time Draco was on screen, she squeezed my hand so hard that it hurt. Oh my goodness. Are we in Prey? We are in Prey. There's going to be many a cutscene. That's alright. It'll be good for experience. You enjoyed it without saying anything. That's nice of you. Boop. I will need to eat a cookie though before we get going. That goes back to what I was saying about snacks. Have your pre-duty snack. How was her birthday yesterday? Well, happy birthday to your friend. kind of matchy-matchy. We're all wearing black. That turned out quite well. The one person forgot to put on their pants. Now those 2B leggings are interesting. I do like them. Right, let me carve. Oh, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to eat. Okay. Okay, cool. Go, go! Go, 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 go! Here we go. I did it for a few weeks and she gave a bracelet. Oh, you still have it in your apartment. That's sweet. The amount of times I've done Praetorium at this point. I was talking to someone in a party I was in, was it yesterday? And they were like, I don't even want to think about how many times I've done this. And I'm like, no, me either. I don't want to think about it. It's still good though. It's just obviously, once you do it a few too many times, it's not surprising anymore, but it's still fun. At least I enjoy it. I think Namona's going to be the final boss on this duty, the waiting at the end. Okay. Last one. This way. Oh, my throat is struggling. To have another sip of my water. She can be the final boss wherever she wants to be the final boss. Oop. Let me do another one of these. And then run away. That's gonna... Okay. Yep. This is the only thing with this pool when you're a melee. Because of all the AoEs, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. But it is just better to do it this way. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. I think I'm doing good. How are you doing, Gizmo? And I will do that hydrate in just a second. I'm just being ambushed by robots. Yep. So many AoEs. Come on. Right, the last few individually. There we go. Well, you'd love a roguelike of MMO infrastructure, because that would always keep it fresh. Oh, here we go. That's fair. I mean, there's lots of other side content things you can do in this game that kind of mix things up. But obviously there's only so many quote-unquote like dungeons. Story time! I don't think this one's voice acted though. This is the point where normally I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go and get a snack. I'm going to go and fill my glass of water. Like things like that. Because I know this story kind of by heart by this point. We're only here for the experience points. This should get us pretty close to level 100 though. And if we do a couple more fates, that should push us over the edge. And then we can decide what we're doing. There's probably a free company that's only Lalafels. That wouldn't surprise me. I know most free companies, or a lot of free companies, do plan to do things for Ultimates and Extremes. But not everyone in the free company would do them, if that makes sense. Such devastation! How you doing, Reen? But there's definitely going to be falafel-only free companies. I would not be surprised. Because you find hordes of them hanging out in certain areas. How large are free companies generally? All sorts of sizes. There are some massive ones, there are some smaller ones. And some like prefer different bits and bobs as well. The Lalafels tend to congregate together, they do. I am doing dungeons. I'm trying to get my Reaper up to level 100. We are very nearly there. We're about halfway through level 99. So I'm just doing my dailies and such, just to go through them, and maybe a couple of other dungeons afterwards, depending on how things are doing. But I'm also doing fates in between, because I've nearly completed the Actel section for all of the fates, in terms of like the ranks you can get for them. And Lalafell is the ruler of Old Eldar, that's true. A noble Lalafell, a regal Lalafell. They're faster than quests for you to get to 100. Well, the fates, I mean, it depends on the area. So the fates I'm doing at the moment, and I am slightly over-leveled for them, give between 500,000 and 800,000 experience each. And there's a lot of people going around running them at the moment, so they're quite quick to do. But when you're running the fates as well, you get the added bonus of getting all of the items in the gem shops. So that's the main reason I'm concentrating on fates right now, to unlock all of the items in the gem shops. But some of the quests don't give you much experience at all, so I've been doing a mixture of dailies, fates, the side quests, like the job quests, and just like other bits and bobs as well. And my hunts. I've been doing my daily hunts. I've not done those for today actually, but I've been doing my daily hunts every day as well, because that's a nice chunk of experience. And it's good to accumulate the currency from that as well, the sacks of nuts for items. But what's the most efficient? I couldn't really say. Take a sip of my water. I'm nearly out of water. I might need to grab some more. I'm chugging through it. Ah! I was facing the wrong way. Yeah, maintenance is up until 11 AM my time, so it's like 4 or 5 hours, isn't it? I don't think it's going to be a very big patch, though I was reading online it's probably just going to be like the savages for the new raids and stuff like that. But I guess we'll see when they release the patch notes. I don't think I'm the MVP. I think Best Mum's got it. Best Mum is also a very funny name. I've been finding all sorts of people with very peculiar names lately. There's obviously Chicken Nugget from the other day. I found Energy Drink yesterday. I kept on running into Energy Drink just everywhere. Yeah, someone's username on here is Best Mum. There they are, Best Mum. How are you doing, by the way, Anna? I hope you're doing good. Gotta get the armor. Hopefully it also does work. Is there still the restrictions on? Because I was going to go and bother Latte and Suki. They're probably so hopped up on energy drinks that they're everywhere. Maybe. I've definitely been seeing more like silly names. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. There's no way I'm going to be able to get high pitched at the moment. They're probably where are we? Maybe there's someone who got ults with all the different names. Oh, imagine like Monster Ultra. There's the juiced ones as well, isn't there? And then what about there's juiced, there's ultra, there's punch. Trying to remember all the different monsters. You finished the story in the Pelu area, you're in the middle of the... Oh, the Hanu area, awesome! I hope you're enjoying it. They're all just doing it for me, I'm just trailing behind. So I drank a whole bunch of Rockstar energy drinks and went to a really big heavy metal show and was so energy crashed that you didn't care. Yeah, I do try to limit how much caffeine I intake in a day. I think everyone who drinks energy drink has had that one time when they've had too many in a day and then they regret it and then it kind of like teaches them that lesson. I've definitely had that before. I mean, the most energy drinks I've had in a day was 5, and that was when, was it 5 or 6? And that was when I was basically last minuting my dissertation. I did not do good with my dissertation. Like, I passed, it was fine, but I left it to like the last minute. So I was souped up on energy drinks. Trying to finish off my dissertation for university. Hey, I passed, so you know. Mayhem Fest, a captive audience metal festival. Oh, I see! Water was $4, but Rockstar was free. Oh my goodness, that's dangerous. Definitely an undergrad moment. Yep. Definitely an undergrad moment. I think you're not a real undergrad if you didn't have, at some point, where you had to chuck down energy drinks to finish an assignment. I don't doubt it. That's just how it works. That's like a rite of passage for going to university, I think. It didn't sound fun at all. It was not fun. Anna, did you have an energy drink moment or did you not? I think a lot of people are a lot healthier than I am. I had my energy drink moment. That's fair enough. That's a different circumstance though, Beef. Yeah, I was very bad at getting my assignments done. I left them all to the last minute. You didn't have a single drop of caffeine. Oh my goodness. Not even like a cup of tea. Not even a cup of tea. Energy drink is always given away for free in your city. During the F1 season. Interesting. When I was in one of the cities near me last weekend, actually, they were giving out Rockstar Energy. There's a new flavour they're releasing of their sugar-free ones. I think it was like blueberry or something like that. Actually really nice. So I may be tempted to buy one of them in the future. And that's why they do free samples. In grad school, it's not so much the quantity of the work as much as the conceptuality of what they're asking you to do. That's fair enough. You really don't have much caffeine, do you, Anna? That's a good thing, by the way. That is a very good thing. Caffeine is not good. It is not good. But that doesn't stop me. Now, I do limit how much I have, though. I don't overdo it anymore. I've made those mistakes. Yeah, a little caffeine in the morning. I tend to have like a lunchtime little bit of caffeine, because that's when I kind of start being like tired and kind of over it for the day. So that's when I have some caffeine. You've trained your body to get up early, then crash later. I'm fine in the morning. It's literally by about lunchtime. I'm like, eh. And then that's when I have a bit of caffeine. Created that their free samples are the regular sized cans instead of the meals. Yeah, I think the free sample we got was a bit smaller than a regular sized can. But it wasn't like a mini can. But I've definitely had free samples of Rockstar before where it was full-sized cans. Cutscene. 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 See, at the time when you're actually doing the story, this is very interesting. But when you've done it like God knows how many times, you're just like, ugh. Please. And you can't skip these cutscenes either, they're unskippable. Which I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they made them unskippable. Bum, 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 bum. After we finish this, I might need to grab another glass of water. My throat is burning. And they should at least track whether that cutscene has been observed on the account before. See, they do that of other cutscenes, right? So I've got a setting turned on where if I've seen the cutscene before, it auto skips it for me. But for some reason, on these specific duties, you just can't skip the cutscenes. No idea why. And it's only on these ones as well. There's like a set of 3 of them. And you can't skip the cutscenes on them. And they're all like level 50 at the end of the first expansion. I have no idea. Even like some of the bigger bosses towards the end of other expansions, you can still skip those cutscenes. So I don't know what like design choice it was, and they've just never changed it. Because they have the coding in place to be able to do that. I don't know. There must be a reason. There must be a reason. It is silly though, isn't it? There must be some like overarching reason that I'm unaware of. But it's only on these 3 duties. It's on Praetorium. I might be wrong on that, but as far as I'm aware, it's only on these 3 duties, which is Praetorium, which is this one, Castrum, and the Ultima weapon. And they're all kind of in the same part of the actual story as well. Boop. No, the dragon dude's healing us. We're fighting this guy though, unless you meant this was the dragon dude. We're fighting this Guardian guy. Yep, get away from that. Do 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 do. Oh, come to me. Yeah, the one wearing the dragon armor, that's the one we're fighting. And then there's still one more guy to fight after this. Do, 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 do. The music's good in this though, but to be fair, a lot of the music's good in these games. Ooh, run away. Go and get it for me, best mum. Oh, you're the best. You're the best, mum. I don't know if the dragon guy would know Lahi, because I don't think he goes to that world. So he might be completely unfamiliar. Oh, I need one of those. So I don't get pushed back. There we go. Yep. Go to you. Oh, speaking of Lahi, when my friend was unwell and I took them to A&E, obviously the music started playing in my car because I have like my phone connected to my car. And at the time I was listening to the Shadowbringers soundtrack. And then it suddenly came up with that song. And I was like, no, this is not the time for Lahi. As I'm like driving my friend, panicking, and my friend's like unwell in the passenger seat and in a fair amount of pain. And then suddenly I hear the starting chords for Lahi, and I'm just like, nope, no. Skip, not right now. And I wasn't even listening to the music, it just kind of auto turned on. But I don't need that one. I don't need that song. So I just skipped it and it was fine. Because obviously I got the buttons on my steering wheel, so it wasn't a problem. But of all the songs to pop up on shuffle, not the one we needed in that moment. In hindsight though, very funny. Very funny in hindsight. Now it's time for more cutscenes! Woo, cutscenes! Woo! Important story and plot. I actually did this one yesterday. And it was someone's first time on it, which was so fun. You don't often come across someone's first time on this one anymore. But every so often you do. And you know it's someone's first time, even if they don't tell you, because you get bonus stuff if you're with someone who's doing it for the first time. So it came up like a message in the chat being like, because this is someone's first time doing this, you're going to get bonus blah 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 and bonus blah blah blah. And I was like, ah, it's someone's first time. I'm going to have to do it seriously and not joke in chat and start dancing around. Because sometimes I do start dancing in this dungeon. A lot of people do it though. There's certain moments where there's like pauses in the fight and people will just start dancing. I know I can't do that if it's someone's first time. That's just cruel. Where are the bunny-eared people in Final Fantasy VII? I wouldn't know. I've not played that game since I was a young child. You know what, when we start playing A Realm Reborn again, because I am going to do that, I want to start from the beginning. The shock of the voice acting is going to be such a shock to the system. Not because it's necessarily bad, but because it's so very different to the voice acting I'm used to now. It's going to be such a shock. Hey there Fuji, how are you doing? And it's just going to be so weird hearing those old voices again. I just thought about it because we can hear Sid's here and Sid's voice is different as well. You're too bloody useful. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, mate. Wait until we get to Endwalker. You just woke up? Well, I hope you slept well. See, this guy looks like he's got Christmas ornaments on his head. What are they called? Baubles? Baubles that go on the Christmas tree? I'm sorry for all of the coughs. I will get another glass of water. Do, do. For whom do you fight? For me! I fight for me. The rest of Eorzea, not a problem, but if I let you continue with what's going on, I will die. And that's a problem. The fact that the rest of Eorzea also survive is neither here nor there. I'm fighting for me. Strange, is it not? There's something about the direction of the voice acting in A Realm Reborn that makes the way that things are enunciated kind of weird. And Agaius is doing it as well, but if I remember correctly, it happens a lot throughout the entire expansion, and I don't know why, I don't know what causes it, but there's just something about how the delivery of certain lines that just comes across as kind of a bit like weird, a little bit odd. Hey there, Van, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Though to be fair, sometimes you still get the same of that in even the later expansions, but it definitely happens a bit less in comparison to what I remember of A Realm Reborn. Though I don't remember that much. You did 6 hours of model rigging. Oh my goodness. I hope it went well for you. I'm doing alright though, thank you. I'm coming down with a cough or a cold or a bit of both. So my throat is on fire, but beyond that I'm okay. I'm going to get another glass of water in a minute. Me too! There's so many bugs going around at the moment, isn't there? I think so many people are like getting a bit poorly. You done over there, buddy? You done, guys? I keep on hearing my voice kind of cracking at the end of sentences. I got up and coughed so hard. You tripped on your way to the bathroom. Oh my god. See, I'm not outright coughing very much at this point. It's more just like my throat, and also I'm kind of like... I don't want to say it's gross, but I'm kind of snotty. But I've been kind of snotty for a few days. The throat's only really kicked in today, but when it's my throat hurting, I'm so used to it hurting quite a lot anyway, especially when I'm streaming. I don't always instantly see that as me potentially getting unwell, but it is a different sort of feeling. So I think I am coming down with something. We'll find out in the next couple of days. At least it's not COVID. I'd like to hope not. I've had enough of that in my life. I've had it 3 times. I don't need it again. But considering how I felt on all of the times I had COVID, I don't feel like that at all. It absolutely wiped me out. And that's what caused the long-term problems with my throat as well. It's not been the same since the last time I had COVID. Go for 4! Go for 4, Tofu! Why not? Go for 4. You tested this morning. I don't have any tests in the house. I can pick some up though. The drugstores do sell them. So if I end up thinking it might be COVID, I'll get one like delivered rather than obviously going to the shops. I don't have any face masks left either. I'll need to get some more of those if I do end up getting sick. Yep. You got a bunch for your bar back because you're... Oh, I see. That's cool. Cool. That's good. That's interesting. They're useful to have, but they don't last very long. The shelf life on them is really short. Because I was going to buy like a pack of them a while ago. But they only last a few months. And I'm like, how often am I going to need to do a COVID test? Do you know what I mean? Go for the world record. No, thank you. I would rather not. To be fair though, each time I had COVID, I worked through it. I kept on working because I was working from home. So I still worked every single day. I was an absolute zombie, but I still did it. So no one can say that I don't work hard. I worked my butt off. Never again, please. Honestly, never again. Yep. My hands got all misaligned on the keyboard there. Oh, okay, over here should be alright. Yep. Okay, so we should now be getting the splits, the guy splitting. There we go. You've modded new costumes for half the Persona 5 cast at this point. Oh, interesting! I love mods for games. They can be so fun. Oh, about here-ish. Have I been listening to any good music lately? I've mostly been listening to game soundtracks lately, I'm not gonna lie. Because the main time I listen to music at the moment is when I'm in the car. And my Spotify has been on that streaming playlist since the last time I streamed. It's a lot of work, but you've got a rhythm for it now. That's awesome. I'd love to try and work out how to mod stuff. Whee! Have you been listening to any good music though? Oh, this should be pretty quick now. Level 100! Let's go! Yeah! I knew I would get it this evening. GGTY. Level 100. Player commendation to the healer. Amelie covers for 6 hours. Good choice. Behemoth, your favourite band. They make you so happy. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've not been listening to much music lately, to be honest. Right, so. Am I going to make a new character? What, for when I redo A Realm Reborn? I'm debating that, right? Because obviously I can do New Game Plus. Give me a second, sorry. Just had to cough. So, I could just do New Game Plus, and I'm thinking about doing that solely for like the quality of life things I now have on this account, like the flying and whatnot. However, would it be good to kind of start from the beginning proper, like proper, and go from scratch? I don't know. Because there would be a charm to that, but you so know that I'm going to really miss being able to fly around and things like that. And having to re-find all the ether currents again and stuff like that. So I'm on the fence. But I'm also open to both. I'm open to either. Ooh, pepperoni bread sounds good. Now, this is where we're up to. So all of the classes that I have been using, quote unquote, are now all level 100. So I've got Warrior, White Mage, Machinist, Reaper, and Pictomancer. All level 100. I also got my first crafter up to a level 100 as well. But now, we need to decide on a new class. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you. I've spent much time on here, but this is nothing compared to some people, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to try and get as many classes as I can up to level 100, which is why we need to decide what the next one we're going to do is going to be. So, different classes start from different levels. Obviously, I could start with a class that starts from level 1. I could pick up another class that kind of starts midway through the story. There's all sorts of options. But I don't know. I don't know where to start. Because there's so many choices. Like, I was tempted by Bard. Which I think is Archer starting out, and then they go to Bard. I was tempted by that. But I don't know if maybe I should do another tank and another healer rather than another DPS. I don't know. Because I intend to try and get as many done as I can in the process anyway. But I wonder if maybe I should mix things up a little bit. Pepperoni bread is an American Filipino bakery item. It's pepperoni and mozzarella cheese baked into a bread. That sounds so good. That sounds like... And obviously, if I say this and it comes across like in kind of like an offensive way, and what I mean by that is in like belittling some really nice food. But it kind of sounds like a very fancy Hot Pocket. Very, very fancy Hot Pocket. And no worries, Beef. Good luck in your meeting. Is there a playstyle you're in the mood for? I'm open to most things, to be honest. Obviously, I know I'm more confident on DPS because there's less risk involved. But I have done a healer and a tank now. These are open because I did try those before I went back just to do that instead. It's like a calzone. Oh, I love a good calzone. I just want pizza now. I just want pizza now. I don't have any pizza in the house, but I want pizza. And I've also had dinner as well, so I shouldn't have pizza. Tomorrow I shall have pizza. I will go to the supermarket. Unless it's raining. And I'll get pizza. I don't know, because I am curious about Bard, because I like the outfits. Do I want to go outside your comfort zone, or do you want a cozy job? I think going outside my comfort zone could be interesting. But there's different levels of that, right? So like obviously, I know some of the healers are more difficult than others, for example. Or like, they're probably a bit more complicated than Gladiator, because Gladiator becomes Paladin, right? I did Warrior, because that was meant to be like beginner-friendly tank, which is why I did that one. I could go back to one of these two and try these ones again. Now that I've actually done a tank, that could be an option as well. Arcanist will let you do both depending on your mood. An Arcanist becomes, did you say Summoner? That's why I started Dark Knight, because I was told that the person who wrote the Dark Knight story was a big writer in Shadowbringers. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but someone told me that. So they told me to pick up Dark Knight because I really liked the writing in Shadowbringers. And that's part of why that one's been picked up, but I got nowhere with it because I just wasn't understanding it. But that was before I even did Warrior. So that was like before I knew anything about how to tank. So while I still don't really know much, I know more than I did before. So I'm in a better place than I was before. Arcanist is Summoner and Scholar. I see. Scholar's the one with the book, isn't it? I guess Arcanist opens two different options, doesn't it? So Arcanist could be good. They both, yeah. Because if Arcanist opens up two avenues, that's just very efficient. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do Arcanist. So, and I can always like poke around in these in the meantime, like off stream and stuff. Arcanist though. So where do I need to go for Arcanist? Time for a Google. I've just got Blue Bunny ice cream on my screen. Limsa, thank you. Off to Limsa. Limsa. How many more fates do I have to do? 7. I can do those tomorrow, that's no problem. So, Lamasia, Limsa, Limsa. It's near where you get the boats to Charlian. Ah, okay. I think I know where that is. Middle anesthesia. So you want to be a rogue. I don't think it's that one, is it? Here we go. You want to be an Arcanist. So the nearest... where am I in comparison? Okay. Arcanist Guild. Both Scholar and Someone have very solid stories. Oh, good. Awesome. Because the warrior story became a little bit weird. Ooh, pepperoni bread has arrived. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Speaking of, I do need to get a glass of water. So I'll do that stretch. And then, because I'm literally going to be so quick, because the kitchen's right behind me, I'm just going to... Give me a moment. Pop a little BRB on my head. And you'll have to watch my model wiggle around because somehow it continues to track me from the kitchen because the camera can see me through the door, which is really weird. Somehow it does it, so my model is going to wiggle around. I will be super duper quick though. I'll literally be like a couple of minutes. I'm just going to grab a glass of water and I'll be right back. So I hope you stick around, but obviously if not, no worries at all, and I hope I can see you in the near future. I will be super fast though. BRB. I was really wobbling, huh? Let me just get back in my chair. I'm gonna wobble a bit more. I need to sit down. Okay. It does just track me in the kitchen. It's so weird. Let me get my earphones back on as well. You bit into it before it cooled down. Your life is a regret. Oh no! Like, melted cheese mouth burns are like the worst. Right. Let's get back in. And I'll do that hydrate as well. Give me a second. Right, we should be in here. Welcome to the Arcanists Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcana. Marcy, hello, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you well and had a lovely, lovely stream today. I hope you enjoyed Death's Door. I've not heard of that one. I hope you had a good time with it though. And of course, welcome on in everyone. I guess a quick introduction. I'm Tofu, just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends, if that sounds like your sort of thing. Your sort of vibe, I'd absolutely love to get to know you. We're just doing a bit of a cozy, calm stream today, because I'm a little bit poorly. And we're just picking up a new class on Final Fantasy XIV. So, off the back of that, there's going to be no Dawn Trail spoilers from here on out. So if you're still in the middle of Dawn Trail, no need to worry. And yeah, I guess that's all I need to spiel out. But obviously, if you need to go for any reason, make sure you do. If you need to get something to eat, something to drink, make sure you look after yourself after your stream. But if you'd want to hang around, I'd love to have you, of course. But if you need to go, I entirely understand. And I'll try my best to look after your wonderful community. Hey there, Snow. Yeah, a new class. So I currently have Warrior, White Mage, Machinist, Reaper, and Pictomonster. And level worker, all up to level 100. We just got Reaper up to level 100 like just now. And we decided to start as Arcanist because we can go in 2 different directions with that. So we are here, we're going to give it a go and we'll see how we do. And I apologise if I do sound a bit off. I've got a bit of a bad throat at the moment. But I'm drinking lots of water. And I hope it's not too off-putting if I do sound a bit weird. Speaking of, I'm going to take a sip. Right. I'm also going to have to do like little coughs every so often. I apologise for that as well. So, Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns the map. I cannot read today. Intricate patterns that the map unlocked. Mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the bodies. Okay. If you prefer an arcane art built on structured thought and precise reasoning, then your discerning intellect may find home here in our guild. Might you consider enrolling yourself as an initiate? Yeah, 2 in 1. So it's very efficient. Great deal. Buy one, get one free. Just as I predicted, before we proceed any further, however, let us first feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of guild history. The roots can be traced back to the historic calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Is it going to be lots of like scientific words that are going to trip up my stammer like big time? Is that what I've got to look forward to? And building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that follow a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and a school of arcanema was born. Maybe! Baha! You tripped me up. Magic and math talk, I know. And don't worry, Marcy. Thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. You do what you need to do. And I hope I can see you in the future. Have a good one. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa, arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic life. Soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The betrayal! I'm like, it hurts to talk, and I'm not good with big words. Arcanist? Tofu? Arcanist? The knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. Okay, counting several wielders of arcanema among her personal staff became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So the Admiral's express orders, an official arcanist guild was established, and the funding provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of I'm guessing I'm saying that right, arcanema, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you invite such cerebral challenges, then you have but to reaffirm your commitment to joining our guild. Okay. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. I have decided to enroll. Give me that book. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guild master, that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Fabrigam. She is shouldered full responsibility of the guild's leadership in the interim. You'll find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. Bam, 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 bam! Hello? I like your coat. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Muri has doubtlessly explained, I'm serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins? Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcanema taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity. Oh, you get the carbuncle from this. I'm going to get a little friend. And the manner of magic which is okay, cool. The core of this discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definite solutions and any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyse the situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of arcanema will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? I am not the most highly reasoned person. Are you prepared to reason? No, I am not. I'll give it a go. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. Here, take this grimoire in hand, and we shall judge your aptitude of our discipline. Give me the book. Give me the book. Okay. So now do I need to... book. No armory spell. Oh, jeez. Okay, what's full? That's not full. That's not full. That's not full. That's not full. This one's full. Let me stick that earring on now. Actually, I might still need space anyway, right? I need to clear out my inventory. There we go. That one's got space. That one's got space. That one doesn't have quite enough space. There you go. Please ignore the state of my inventory. All is good. All is good. What do you mean? What else needs to go away? Have I missed something? Ah, there's no hat space. I always forget about the hats because you can't see them when the rabbit wears them anyway. There you go. Now can I do it? Look at your Jen, you're on Crunchyroll. What, on Discord? Oh yeah, that's quite funny. What's bugged out on your browser? I am now official anime. I'm now naked. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm still naked. Help! Help me! I can't run around like this. Wait. Let me fix this. Let me quickly change. I may have stuff in my with my retainer that I can use. I will return shortly. I cannot run around in my bra. I'd say I'd help with how Arcanist works, but it's been reworked so much you have no idea how it works. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure slowly but surely I'll get it figured out. I just need to find some clothes that I can wear. Summoning bell. I should still have some stuff. I just can't remember which retainer's holding it all. Ooh, look at all that money. Don't mind if I do. I will take that money. So I got level 5, but I don't know if I have anything that's level... Well, that's level 1. I don't mind about looking silly, I just kind of want to look alright, do you know what I mean? Actually have clothes on, that would be quite nice. They're level 1. So I'm sure it won't be long until I get given some clothes. Hey there, Eric, how are you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Stressed? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things calm down for you soon. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not going to be naked. That's my current situation. I do not wish to be naked. That is not on my agenda. I thought I had more stuff than this, but I must have cleared out some of my things. So now if I quit out of this and check the other retainer... Here we go, here's some more bits and bobs. 70. I think I could wear that. And then do I have any... I could wear those. It'll look a bit weird, but it'll work. It's alright. Okay. I should hopefully have some clothing items now. It's not too bad a stress. Well, that's good. Just trying to get this package ready for the game jam. I've only got 2.5 more days. I'm sure you'll get there. I'm just trying to organise all of my stuff so I won't be running around naked. Right, so let me now try and sort out my inventories. So, pop that in there and take this out. And then let's pop this one in there and take this one out. And then pop Right, what happens now if I do this? Recommended gear. That's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay. My outfit is going to be an absolute state. Right. Sure. You know what? You know what? For the time being, that will do, because I don't doubt we're going to get a proper outfit soon. I could always buy the racial gear from the vendor nearby. What in here? Tradecraft supplier, apocalyptic, culinarian, battlecraft. But you're a supplier, aren't you? Sample of war gear. Here we go. Other side of the plaza. I think I'll be alright with this. It's not perfect, but I'll get it sorted in a minute. I'll just look a little bit weird for the next little bit. I think my glam looks amazing. Ethernet. Arcanist Guild. I'm back! My top is long enough so you can't tell that my butt is hanging out, but... my butt is indeed hanging out. Right, let's go and talk to you again. It is a hefty tome, is it not? I promise you. The criminal's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. A fact you will soon discover. In Lower Laodicea, you will find, among others, 3 species of pest. Wolf rats, little ladybugs, and a ruli. I ask that you employ your fledgling skills to eradicate the 3 of each type of creature. Okay. Go and kill some guys. I can do that. Just gotta make sure I get to the right exit. Lower Laodicea. Lower Laodicea. Tempest Gate. Here we go. I guess I can only press 1 at the moment, so I'm sure I'll be okay. I think I can deal with that. I don't think that's going to stress me out too much. Just go 1, 1. What's the cooldown? Okay. 1, pause. 1. It's going to be funny going back to this level. Hello, little ladybugs. Okay. There we go. I'm doing it! I'm doing the thing! I've got this job in the bag. Level 100? Not a problem. I've got this. This is great. This is no problem at all. Level 2! I now have... Ooh, summon! Let me summon friend. Order pet to leave the battlefield. Order pet to follow behind. Look at them! Move pet to specific location. Stay where pet is. Guard. So if I do... You can now summon a pet to do your bidding. You only have access to 1 pet now, but there will be opportunities to acquire more. Give me a second, sorry. You're surprised it's not a geometric shape? Why so? Cast a spell summon from your hotbar to complete the arcane pact. Once your pet is summoned, a fixed hotbar known as a pet hotbar will appear in addition to your regular hotbars. Okay. The guard command orders your pet to guard his master, refraining from attacking until you attack or are attacked. The steady command orders your pet to refrain from attacking until you specifically order him to do so. The away command orders your pet to leave the battlefield. Okay. Orders Carbuncle to... Creates a barrier around self that absorbs damage totaling 20% of your maximum HP. Okay. So you should now attack when I attack. Is that correct? No? Heal. Place. Okay, so pop you over there for a second. Guard. The order has already been given. Oh, I see. So steady. Guard. So you flip between those two. I see. Okay, that's fine. I think they forgot to update the help after they heavily rewrote the job. Oh, so do you think the help things might confuse me more than help me? Level 3! I'm getting there, guys. I'm 3% of the way. I'm on the right track. Hey there, Brushy. How you doing? Okay. Ah, heck, level 4. I'm too good at this. I'm too good. Right, where can I find these last little guys? Ah, over this way. You're okay. I'm doing all right, thank you. I think the pet stuff now more applies to the fairy and some of the special summons. Ah, because I do know there is a fairy. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The carbuncle just works with skills. Okay, so that pet hotbar doesn't really matter. Okay. Okie dokes, thank you for letting me know. I probably want to move it anyway because I don't like where it's placed. So I kind of like having my stuff kind of tucked down here. I'm in a fate. I did not mean to be in a fate. I'm just here to kill these jellyfish. Which ones are even in the fate? Who's being killed in this fate? Ah, those toads. Do I feel brave? Kill the cane toads. Here we go. Oh, no! I'm not that brave! I regret everything! Run away! No! I didn't consent to a licking. Please no lick. Please no lick. I am not for licking.
It's no use!
I am not to be licked. No, 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 no. Okay, I can now go back to here. No! Help! Leave me alone, frog. Okay, cool. Do 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 do. I gotta go back and be like, I squished a ladybug. I killed a rat. I am now 4 times better than the last time you saw me, nearly 5 times. I am on the up and up. I'm gonna steal your job before you know it. Arcanists. That was a loud swallow, I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. I'm home. Hello. I see the creatures beyond the city walls post you little frat. It is with great pleasure then that I can formally recognise your initiation into the guild. From this day forth you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. There might be some confusing lines of Arcanist quests as it has a lot of skills removed. Okie dokie. So if something makes like absolutely no sense, it's probably because it's before the update. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your book turning. And there is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. When you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. Level 5! Oh, I'm level 5! Hi, I'm back! Hi, I'm back! And we get a whole new outfit. There you go, that'll fix our problem. I think we only choose one of them, so maybe I'll choose the trousers. Arcanist in A Realm Reborn was a damage over time job with pets. Right, I see. Ah, Adora, isn't it? Are you eating well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must often remind my arcanists to take meals. Okay. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it's time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lalasia. 3 wild dodos and 3 okay. Watch carefully the behaviour of your opponents. Perform an effective strategy to utilise your arcane entity to the fullest potential. You got it, Chief. Let us head back out. Restores the target HP. Ooh, let me stick this up here. Summon your Carbuncle. And then that's healing, but to do with the Carbuncle. I got to figure out how best to organise things. Also, I do not need the play guide. That can go. That can go. I'll keep the teleport. Actually, no, I won't. I'll remove that. But I'll keep... I don't need the return either, actually. It's on my other hotbar. I'll keep the sprint up there, though. Okay. Boop. I need to go. Here we go. It's fine at lower levels, but higher levels is terrible. But it'll do me for now. Now I guess I'll get something better, right? And then I'll just, like, what, take it off my hotbar? Though I probably won't take it off my hotbar because I may get rouletted into lower level dungeons. I just won't use it. It's just a dud. Look at my outfit. I'm so used to having proper glams. So, slay wild dodos. It's for Scholar, right? So it's a good. So you're saying it's a good one to use at lower levels when I'm Scholar, but as Stamina, it's not really worth it. Oh, hello. So I'm gonna summon my boy. Even though it's not doing that much right now, I just like having it there. It literally does nothing, does it? It just sits there. Buddy, they're right behind you. I'm getting attacked. Okay. And then I need to get those anyway for levelling up, so I might just grab those while I'm here. It's fine-ish at lower levels, but it's scales of mind which summon stops getting. Oh, I see. So you don't get the suitable stats to make it worthwhile using a summoner. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because summoners are DPS, isn't it? Is it? Is it a DPS? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me get another one of these and then I'll find the other guys that I need to find. I need to get 3 of these. There's 2 more over here, so that's fine. Okay, and then get you as well. You can't hide from me behind that tree. Okay. And then I need to find... Woo! I don't like that being up there either. Let me... Okay, so the trance gauge indicates the time remaining for the effects of Ether Charge. Executing this action also grants Ruby Arcanum, which is used to summon the Ruby Carbuncle. Upon reaching level 15, Ether Charge also grants Topaz Arcanum for the summoning of the Topaz Carbuncle, and at level 22, Emerald Arcanums for the Emerald Carbuncle. Each summon when called forth will tap into its respective Arcanum, granting you stacks of an elemental attunement, indicated on the trance gauge. These elemental attunements will augment Gem Shine and Precious Brilliance at level 26. Okay, that was just a lot of information. Let me move this down here regardless. I like kind of having stuff together. This can go here. That is fine. Save that. Close that. Okay. Now I need to find... The Arcanist has a lot of jank in its kit. Well, it looks like I'm going to need some help figuring out this jank. So what's this new thing? Channel the energies of your active elemental attunement to attack your enemy. Which I guess I've got none of at the moment. So does that make the carbuncle attack with an element? You're better at explaining, Scholar, that's fine, no worries at all. I'm going into this completely blind. Okay. So that's those. Report to the Arcanist's Guild. Back we go. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Right, so. Hey there, Donovan. We were actually talking about taxes earlier. How are you doing though? I hope you're doing good. It's more intuitive with Summoner as it relates to the Primal. Right. Oh, is Summoner the one that actually summons the Primals? That would make sense, they're called Summoner. Right! So I'm going to make these little mini versions of gods to show up. That's going to be fun. You had 4 doctor appointments today. I hope you're doing alright. Welcome back, Adora. It appears your coordination with the carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Milvan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliffs south of Sephra Gate. I want you to examine those crates and return the inspected cargo here to you. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing a thorough investigation. False bottoms, rotting foodstuff, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Okay. You're good, just checking on... Okay, fair enough. It's good. I guess it's good to keep track of those things, right? So where am I going now? I'm going to Middle Lanasia. I can feel my throat getting proper croaky. Ah! Bum 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 bum. And then I will get on this because why not? And off we go. Wrong way. This way. Try that again. Over this way. You spin me right round, baby, right round. What's in the box? Inspect the crates. I will inspect them crates. I will also kill some of you. Yep. Because it'll be worth it to get some extra levels going, I'm guessing. Oh, the range is quite far. That's good to know. I've also joined a fate. Oh, I didn't want to attack the bees. Ah, heck. Didn't mean to attack you. Right, I'm going to ignore the fate for a second. I'm going after this. Oh, they're level 6. I can do it. I'm brave. I'm big and I'm brave. And I'm also level 6. I can do the thing. Run away! Okay. Now, the fate is... these level 2 fish. I can deal with level 2 fish. Yep! And then just the regret. As soon as I say, I can deal with this. No, I can't. Oh, there's only a minute left on this anyway. I'm not going to manage it. I will run away. Run away. I didn't realise how little time was left. Let me out. Let me out. Right, so... I need to go over... There's a lot of fates around here, dear lord. That's good to know. Right, where are these crates? Where are these crates, gentlemen? Oh, I see them down there. Imagine lugging these crates down that hill. Right. Inspect the crates. Caress the crates. Ah! Okay. Having the bird out, it's definitely helping. Anyone else? Any more? Collect the crates. Collect them crates. Collect them crates. There we go. Oh, I'm starting to slouch. There we go. Have a stretch. Hello? That does not look like a comfortable way to read. Failure! Look, I ran away. I chose my fate. That does not look comfortable. I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. Hello? The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Look, I've got one button, and I'm pressing that button. I don't know what else you want me to do. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear, my calculations indicate failure upon encountering a threat level 9785. Well, the level cap's only 100, so I'm going to be okay. Nothing to worry about. We'll have to see what we can do about that. They're cute though. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Keelia, a Malvin's Gate assessor. Acting Guildmaster Fabrugrim elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanema. From what I've observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? Desire to outwit an enemy. Aha, just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Only 90? Yes, it's certainly quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me his grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with the most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanuma. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe they are awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. And I'll hopefully be in a better outfit next time. Bye! Bye! Okay, back to the guild. Back to the guild. Oh, I'm yawning. It's starting to get a bit late. Late for me, probably not late for some people. So, Ethernet, Arcanist Guild. I have returned. Aradora, have you returned with the cargo? That I have. Yes, everything seems to be in order, relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I also had word from Kelia regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind of tactics. And you would do well to heed the instruction she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach of our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome that they carry? That initiates Grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as a foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanuma has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As a master strategist guides your Arcanist training, I hope you might return the favour and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Adora. Continue your practice with carbuncle, and I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. There are no trousers for me to grab. I guess I'll grab the top. Oop. So now I can change my book, and I'll need to sort out my inventory so badly. Take that one out. Recommended gear. I still have no trousers, but at least my dress is now longer, so my lack of trousers still does not matter. Update gear set. Okay. So I guess I'm probably going to have to be level 10 for the next one, right? Yeah, level 10. That is no problem. I guess we'll just head back to sorting inventory stream. I mean, it wouldn't take an entire stream, but we can if you want me to do that on stream. I think it'd be very boring though. I'll get it sorted. It won't take me long. I just need to organise some bits and bobs. Oh, if I can get down there quick enough. Give me a second, sorry. Right. Can I get down there fast enough? Oh yeah, I can. It's only on 20%. And I'll need to look at my hunting logs as well. How do you differentiate a bit from a bob? Some are bits and some are bobs, you just know. Okay. Get this one as well. Which ones count for the fate and which ones don't? You count for the fate. Because those ones in the distance don't. Where did it go? I lost it. Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? Oh, there's some more. There we go. I was going to say, where are they? I now have lowers target's physical damage. Oh, that's quite good. Okay. I have that on my Picto. Right, any more? Oh, I see them running. I see you over there. Come a bit closer. Come on. Come on over here. Just a little bit closer. Okay. I don't want to fight you. You're very scary. Get this one as well. Any more? Any more? No. Oh, there's some. They're coming from a different direction now. Here we go. These should be the last couple though. And then I'll open up my hunting log as well, and then that should hopefully help us out. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Is that the last one we needed? Yes. Right, so. Hunting log. Nesting buzzard. Bogey. Cave bat. Grounded pirate. It's a grounded pirate. We're near there, aren't we? Summerford, yeah. Could we manage that? Let's go and have a look. Lower Lunacia, middle, lower, 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 middle, lower. Okay, so they're mostly in lower. So the ones we can try now are the grounded pirates and the bogies, and they're both in Summerford, which I think is where we are now, right? I guess I just gotta find them. And we'll see if I feel like I can do it. Summerford. There's the bogies. I remember this from when I started Warrior, where these guys are. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kill you and your friends. I need it for the experience, you see. And then we'll look for those pirates. If I remember correctly though, the pirates, when you attack one of them, a few of them kind of come after you. I think it was the pirates that did that. We'll find out, I guess. But then we'll go to Lower Lunacia and get the last of these as well, because these are the ones up to level 10. Okay, so that's the bogies. Now, time to find the pirates. Where might they be? Oh, there's a camp over there. Are they over by the camp? You are over by the camp. Okay. I'm going to do it all the way from over here because I'm kind of scared of them. Hello. Right. I'll put that on as well just to try and help me out. Also, my burb has gone away. I should also fix that. Right, the first one's down. Let me resummon my burb because I need the extra damage. Hey there, burb. We're attacking some pirates. Come away from your friends. We don't need the reinforcements. It's just you and me. We can duke it out together. I will read you a bedtime story and you will go to sleep. Would you also like a bedtime story? Come on over. Bedtime stories for everyone. 100% guarantee of going to sleep. See? There you go. Night night. So now we need to go to Lower Lunacia. Cedarwood. Cedarwood, Cedarwood. The God's Grip. Okay, so Cedarwood. Lower Lunacia, Cedarwood. So I guess I just need to go down here, because there isn't any for right over there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I think that should quite comfortably take us to level 10. Obviously, I know the lower levels are a lot faster, but they're still pretty good going, I think. Putting us on the right track. Lower Lanasia. Now, where is Cedarwood in terms of where we are right now? Oh, I do need these cave bats. That worked out. Okay, let me grab these. After them, Burb! Attack! I also need to sneeze. I'm just going to mute myself, sorry. Nope, the sneeze left me. It got scared off, it got stage fright. Okay. Then where do we need to go from here? I guess either way seems to work. Cool. Well, we'll go this way then. Ding 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 ding. And now I'll bring back up that hunting log. So we need nesting buzzard, Galago, and then God Grip is for the lightning sprite. Okay, so let's see what we can find. So I don't think they'll be over in this bit. I mean, how big is Cedarwood? It goes further up, so I'm going to guess it's further this way. Here we go. Nesting buzzards. And then I'm guessing it's 3 of them again, because it always seems to be 3. You got through the work meeting. Well done. How did it go? Only if you feel comfortable to share, obviously. Right, one more. It's okay now, you're back on the Tofu stream. All is safe. So that was them. Nesting buzzards. And then there's some that kind of look like cats. Nope, I'm not interested. I am looking. Are you what I need? You are not what I need. Where can I find these guys? I can always look it up if I need to. I'm thinking of going to walk to the cafe and order something luxurious. Ooh, a nice little treat. I will always say yes to getting a nice little treat. Where is this thing? Are you over this way? I don't think you will be over this way. I might need to look it up. Wild dodos. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. And then I don't know if there's one more in this area or if we need to go to the God's Grip now. I guess we'll find out in a second. Well, we might be a tiny bit short on experience to get us to level 10. We could do a fate though, that would work. Okay. And then I'll bring up that hunting log again. Hunting log. Oh no, we should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, I didn't get all of the pirates. I need to get one more pirate. That's annoying. Well, I'll do God's Grip first then. That seems to be the last bit over here. And then we'll go back to Middle Lanasia. Bit of a pain, but it's my fault. God's Grip is all the way down there. And lightning sprites should be fairly easy to notice. We'll see if I end up being right about that, but in theory they should be pretty easy to notice. There they are. That was very easy. And then we'll go back to Middle Lannister because I somehow miscounted my pirates. I was so sure I did 3 of them, but apparently I didn't. And I feel like that should get us over to level 10. Or if not, it'll be very close. So then it would only be like 1 fate to push us over. Is there another one around here? I can't see a 3rd one. No, I'm sure we can find a 3rd one. Okay. Is there a 3rd one up here? Oh, the sneeze is back. Give me a second. Nope, it just doesn't want to happen. And I can just feel it in my nose and it's very annoying. Here we go. Do you ever have that when like a sneeze is like stuck in the back of your nose and it's like tingling there, but it just won't come out and you just feel this need to sneeze? And you're like, please, just let it happen. Let the sneeze happen. I think it's probably happening as well because I try to hold it back so I can mute the microphone so I don't just sneeze all up in your ears. Oh, ether flow gauge unlocked. Ah! No! I didn't mean to attack you. No. Wait. Right, run away. Run away. I didn't even get to read about this gauge because I had to run away. Let's go back to middle. So I can go back to Summerford. No! I am not ready for these guys. They're level 14. I'm only level 10. Please. Leave me be. Leave me alone. Like, can I teleport now? I should be able to teleport now. There we go. So we'll get this last pirate, and then maybe we'll do the next job quest, and then I'll see what I'm doing because it's just gone 10, and we're about the length of a usual stream, nearly roundabouts. Right, let me go and find those guys again. I think they were by the river, weren't they? Right over here. So now this thing's just it's so cluttered. Like, I don't like it being this cluttered. Here we go. It bugs me. It bugs me. I like things to be neat and together. It's the same like my desktop. I don't have any icons on my desktop wallpaper. Ah, I must have killed one that wasn't the right guy. Because I feel like I did kill 3 guys. But maybe one of them was like the wrong sort of pirate. Potentially. So, energy drain. Deals unexpected damage or potency of 200 and grants ether flow. Well, I still don't quite know what that does, but it's done something. Deals... Oh, I see! So that builds up the ether flow and then that kind of releases it. So if I try this. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. I'd want those 2 the other way round then, right? Because one's the setup. Surely. So I definitely want them at least this way. Status inflictions can go up there. Summon Ruby. So that can go... Grants ether charge, increasing the potency. Okay. Something like that. I guess I'll get it figured out better down the line, but we'll start with something like that. And now we can go back to Limsa Liminosa. Limsa. Limsa Liminsa. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. We were talking about pizza and stuff before, and that's made me hungry. I'll have a snack before I go to bed. Because if you go to bed when you're hungry, you've got no chance of getting to sleep. So, what is our next quest? We are level 11. Maybe I'll get the gloves so I'm not wearing these silly gloves anymore. We get a new book as well. Yes, Adora. The time for your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. The occasional brisk walk. One cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming you've been following Kalia's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in Western Lanacea. I speak of those roselings and wild jackals, and yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypothesis, and the third to perfect the tactics you've devised. Tongue-tied. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than just simply flinging ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider an assault with ruin in tandem with attacks from your carbuncle. Well, my carbuncle doesn't attack. My carbuncle doesn't attack. How am I unattuned to an aetheryte? Well, we're definitely fixing that. Somehow I've been unattuned to an aetheryte in Western Lanacea this entire time. I guess I must have just never gone down there. Well, I must have been down there because it's like on the map. We'll fix it regardless. We'll go down there and fix it. I must have never noticed. Clearly I never noticed. What are the chances of that? Though to be fair, there's a couple of areas in A Realm Reborn, not A Realm Reborn, in Heavensward where I haven't got all of the ethers. This sneeze keeps on coming back to try and get me. I will not do it down the microphone. I need time to pause. I am not sneezing. Right, let's attune to this. Just in case we ever need to come back. And then head on over here. Oh, there's some that I need. Well, we'll get these as well then. So let me get off this. Do a ruin. Do an energy drain. Do a fester. So that doesn't seem to do anything yet. Oh, yes, it does. So if I do this, now what does it do? I have no idea. Okay, cool. I can do another fester. Is that what it does? I do not know. I mean, it's done something down here. Ah, no, I can bring up the ruby one. So what does the ruby one do that's different to my normal one? It's actually attacking! Oh my goodness, no, it's left. It left, okay. I am not quite getting something here, but that's okay. Oh, Ruby Ruin, here we go. So that does a special attack because I have the ruby guy. Is that correct? Until that ruby runs out. I'm gonna do energy drain, fester, ruin, ether charge. Oh, I accidentally moved my bar. Okay. Do another one of those. Then I guess after this we're probably heading back, right? Yes, I am just heading back. But yeah, I will continue with this off stream during my own time as well. And then we'll see how far we can manage to get. I mean, obviously it's hard to tell if you like something this early on because you haven't got half of the stuff you're going to end up with. But I like having a friend. I always like having a friend. So that's a point in its favour. Right, what are you going to ask me to do now? Oh, cheap. Hey there, cheap. Welcome back, Adora. How did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph into an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Your next training exercise will have you accompanying Forcia Kalia on one of her inspections. This experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanima. Pray do not tarry. Adora, Kalila awaits you on the floor below with further details. Okay. Down we go. The sneeze keeps on threatening me. Oh, jeez. Right, where are you? Is this like a animal fighting ring? I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but okay. Like rooster fighting. Timely appearance as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I've been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Boylstops family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated the announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostilities. There is a more important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the final points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute Combat Pattern 1345, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. You and your carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Reports placed the peddlers in the vicinity of Cookpot, in Middle Lanacea. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you have arrived. I mean, I'm glad that's the plan of action because I don't have any AoE attacks yet. So if you said attack them all at once, I might have had a problem with that. Ah. Oh, hello. Someone's ready for the... Oh. I was going to say someone's ready for the beach and then I noticed the head. Right, I'll leave them to it. Let's move my microphone a smidge. I do need to look into getting a different desk. I don't really like this desk. It's sturdy, but kind of like the layout of it, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. And it makes it hard to get comfortable. Level 14! I am Forcia Kalia of Milvan's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Give me a second, sorry. Nasty sneaky pickers. Gobby spit uplander nosy eyes on stabby iron. A predictably aggressive response. Very well, Dora. Remember what we discussed? Oh, jeez. Okay. I could pop the other two to sleep. That might help me. Here we go. Ruby Carbuncle, Ruby Ruin, and another Ruby Ruin. Popping them to sleep definitely did help. Get your butt over here! Evasive maneuvers! Whee! AKA do not get hit by the explosions. Yep. Are they doing okay over there? I don't know if they are. There's something going on over there. me get rid of this one and then I'll run it over there. I'm coming! Okay. And then we'll do an energy drain. And we'll do a Festa. We'll do an Ether charge. And we'll do another Festa. And then there we go. Your combat style gives you an idea. Oh no, should I be concerned? What idea have you gotten? Have you just like gone away? Have you just left me to deal with this on my own? Where has she gone? The teacher's leaving the student to fend for themselves. Okay. I actually do not know where they've gone. Well, they're up to something, aren't they? Okay. Waiting for my other bits and bobs to recharge. Right. Well, that's fine. She just left. I finished it off. I don't know where she went. That wasn't a great time to formulate a new tactic. I'm just saying. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved Guildmaster's actions, Guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for the given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is a question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Covering weaknesses. Again, you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report. Until we next meet. Hey there, Bink. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Right, return to the guild. And then we'll hand in this quest, and like I said, then I might think about winding on down to get ready for bed, because I have work tomorrow. You're doing good, glad to hear it. And this sneeze keeps on threatening to come back, and it's going to sneak up on me when I least expect it. Even that. Have I touched Dawn Trail? I finished Dawn Trail. I got all of my current jobs up to level 100, so I'm starting a new job. Have you started Dawn Trail? I kept a lot of it off stream though, just to prevent spoilers for people. Back from the field, Adora, Kalia contacted me with a summary of events. It seems you retreated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to the intermediate practitioners. Almost beat the extreme for the weapon. Oh, awesome! I've not tried any of the extremes or anything yet. And without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor's edge of your mind. It's a pain in the butt, oh no! I'm not very confident, to be honest. Give me a second, sorry. My throat is most definitely giving up, so I do think it's time for me to think about wrapping up for bed. So let me pop over to the other screen. Give me just a second. I can feel my voice going. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. So let me see who is about. It took you about a week to learn it. It's a very scripted event. That's fair enough. I'm still not fully confident on the normal duties, to be honest. So I'm definitely not at a point to do extremes quite yet. I might get there eventually though, you never know. Who should we say hello to? Let's see if anyone else is in the Final Fantasy tag, shall we? Yeah, Faith, I mean, you never know, but with the latency being on American servers, that kind of causes problems as well. And that's been causing problems just with the regular duty, so I half imagine that during the extremes it would be torturous. But it might not be as bad, I don't know. It's just kind of like in theory. Used to play on the Japanese server, so you know what I'm on about. Let's see. This person is a cute model. Let's check out their rules. They have no 18+, they have cozy in their tags. This looks like a good place to go. So let me get this raid underway. Obviously, as always, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful start to your week, whether you're working, studying, resting, or anything else in between. My mind went blank there. I'm not 100% on when I'll next be streaming, but it'll be in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for your notifications. Once again, I really do appreciate your patience with the lack of schedules and things. Yeah, so we're going to get the raid going. And I promise next stream will most likely not be Final Fantasy. There's a couple of games I'm wanting to play, but I was already in the middle of stuff. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do Final Fantasy. But as long as this cold doesn't get any worse, I'll be streaming in the next couple of days. The raid's going awesome, so as always, of course, make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. Thank you for the follows, the raids, being your wonderful selves, and for keeping me company. And I will keep on working on this new role as well and see how I do. Raid message, as always, Tofu Raid, big old capital letters, all the raid emotes if you have them. I believe that's all that I've got to say, so I'm going to wind on down, grab a snack, and then go to bed. So I will see you all very, very soon. Look after yourselves, thank you again, and yeah, catch you all later. Good night, everybody.